So welcome back. So tell me, who are you? Tell me a little bit about you. Are you a leader? Are you a business owner? Are you someone who's truly connected to the heart of your business? Are you someone that is willing to take a risk to improve your business, big or small? Are you someone with a purpose that actually really wants to drive your team and your business beyond just ticking a training box? If so, you're talking to the right person, and I'd love to get to know you a little bit more. So you might be sitting there, if you're anything like me, feeling totally overwhelmed by the amount of information that's out there. This information overload on latest management trends, leadership techniques, sales techniques. And this could debilitate you, just exhaust you with all this stuff that needs to be happening, and you're just thinking, well, what do I do next? Or maybe you've actually employed a company to come in and do your training, and you've had a trainer come in and tick all the boxes and they leave and your team just goes back to their default behavior. Or maybe you have the trainer that comes in there and does the rah-rah motivational stuff, and your whole team wanders around on cloud 9 for 2 days, and you go, awesome, fantastic, this is it, we've got the magic pill, everything's going to change from now on. And a week later, everything's just gone back to what it was. Does that resonate with you at all? Because it resonates with me, and I want to tell you that I was part of that journey. I've played that game, I've been there, I've done it. And it broke my heart, it frustrated me to consistently be in a business, ticking a training box and knowing that nothing was going to change as a result of it. And that's what I want to do differently now with you. I have an opportunity to do things differently, and I've got a winning formula that works. I've got a beautiful learning journey that really gets results, and I want to talk to you about that today. So let's get back to basics. Let's cut through the slush. Let's go back to what I said originally. We're all in the business of keeping the customers we already have. We're all in the business of meeting and exceeding what our current customers value, and we're in the business of getting new customers. And I want to talk to you about how we're going to do that. So over the years, I've noticed that there are 6 key challenges that you and I, as leaders or owners of your own business, will actually experience. And I want to share these 6 challenges with you. And as I'm sharing them with you, I want to see if they resonate with you. And if they do, the great news is that I have a great solution for each of them. So challenge number 1. Are your teams working in silos? Do they come to work and just step into that whirlwind, and there's just this myriad of emails in their inbox, and they've got 100 million voicemails on their voice message box, and they just step into this whirlwind and they just start putting out fires? And at the end of the day, they go, wow, I've been so hectically busy, but they actually haven't achieved anything that really mattered. They've been spending time on things that didn't really matter to the business. Does that ring a bell for you? Or, challenge number 2, does this resonate with you? Are you losing customers? Are you getting more cancellations than you used to? Are your retention rates not that great? Are you not perhaps getting repeat customers that you were expecting to get, or referrals that you were expecting to get? Or perhaps it's challenge number 3. Your sales team's making more excuses than making sales. Perhaps they're getting bogged down in paperwork and administration. Maybe they're terrified to prospect or network or cold call, get out there and get the business. Maybe they're so busy just keeping current customers happy, they don't get out there and get the new customers that we need to get to actually remain viable. Or challenge number 4, perhaps you have leaders that are creating a sense of learned helplessness within their teams. When they see their teams are not performing, they jump in and do it for them. They're too scared to delegate to them. If they delegate to them, they stuff it up, and so they take it back. And so they create this sense of learned helplessness, as I mentioned, and having to depend and keep on going back and asking the leaders, how do I do this? Which leads to micromanaging. It leads to doers rather than critical thinkers. Is this the challenge that is possibly going on right now in your business? Or perhaps it's challenge number 5. Perhaps you're seeing that going down, and it means you have to go and have that difficult conversation, that awkward conversation, a conversation that really matters. And you thinking, I just don't know how to do that, or my leaders don't know how to do that. They don't have the skills to do that. They don't have the confidence to do that. So they avoid it, they ignore it. At what detriment to your business? At what detriment to your results? Okay, so maybe it's challenge number 6. Perhaps you waking up in the morning feeling exhausted, worn out, and just thinking, I'm just not sure why I'm doing this anymore. Or you feel depleted, exhausted, you feel like that hamster on a hamster wheel, just running and running and not getting anywhere. Or your team is feeling like that hamster, running and running and never getting anywhere. If that is where you're at, is that how you're feeling? Then I really would love an opportunity to talk to you, because I've been there and I really would love to share with you how we could address that. So if one or more of these 6 challenges and programs that I've just discussed with you resonate, I'd love you to go and have a look right here and look at it in more detail. You will also find in the exact same spot great information on the learning journey that I've been sharing with you. The best news of all is I've taken every single one of these 6 topics and created a fantastic little video, which is going to give you one little golden nugget of information per topic that you'll be able to implement instantaneously with some awesome results. And I'd love to continue this conversation with you. So please jump in that video, have a look and experience it. And I'd love to talk to you again. And so until next time, be bold and be curious.